All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. It's going down, family. It's going down tomorrow. We talking about Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Sinister Connection, live stream lecture starting around 6 p.m. You most definitely want to be in the house. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be off the Chizane. You understand what I'm saying? I know y'all going to be around there with your pagan Halloween costume and everything and shit and this, that, and the third, but that's all right. We're going to wake you up tomorrow. Make sure you click that link. Be in the house for one of the most powerful presentations that you can witness in this holiday season. And make sure you check me out at generalseti.ticketleap.com and check out the lineup of lectures we got for the holidays, man. We ain't playing no game. All right, family. Excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. If you're a member already, a BPC boss and up, you most definitely could get this live stream free tomorrow. If you're on my Patreon, intermediate level and up, you can go straight to Patreon, my Patreon page. It'll be there for all my family. YouTube, it'll be right here on my Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Come right to the page. It'll be waiting on you, family. You become a member. All you had to do is click the link. It says join. You'll get an introduction video rundown on the memberships. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. And even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Seti, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house, all the t-shirts and hoodies and tank tops we got for the kings, queens, and the children. We got 25% off selected items at this time. All the holistic tonics is on the way. We got the herbal toothpaste, man. We got it all. Just look up. It won't be long. And we stocking up for the family. Get you together for this, this holiday seasons. I know we had to do it for our own culture and people, and that's all right. So we're going to have you on deck. So get back over here and check us out. 25% off selected items at this time. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University. Over 1,000 videos of pure heat. We also got the grandmaster teachers. I've been lining it up with that classic material. You got the general already. You got the grandmaster teachers. And I will be posting overviews of the master teachers to give you 360 degrees of nothing but pure fire African academic knowledge and wisdom that you can't find nowhere on the planet. Generalseti.com, Seti University, nothing but fire. Get over there today, family. And you know Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. I got the exclusive live streams when it's too hot for YouTube, when it's too raw for YouTube. I run straight on over there to Patreon. If it get too hot for Patreon, I run over there to General Seti. We got platforms for every level of intensity. When the general want to turn all the way up, to get on over to the Patreon, you got the treasure chest of over 250 exclusive live streams that be only viewed on Patreon, and so you want access to that. I guarantee you. You want access to that. So get on over there to my Patreon. Become a member today. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, we're talking about ancient African civilizations of ancient Arabia and the Indus Valley. Okay, the Indus Valley was over there, the earliest civilization and what we know of as India. And so let me get black on into the conversation that we was just having. Because, you're going to have, listen, I know the way I come that people going to have a problem. You see, because I don't get along. But you know, I'm here to disrupt the lies. You see, I'm here to disrupt the lies. So I'm not going to get along with no goddamn body if they standing on falsehood. If they just, lore, the lore of things. No, I understand that there's mythology. I understand that there's parable. But under there is the truth, and that's what I want. We could talk about the parables, we could talk about the mythology, but I want the truth. Okay? I want the truth. That's what I go in there. And then I can enjoy the mythology because I understand the truth. You see, a lot of people say, oh, the Bible ain't true, but goddamn it, the parables wasn't meant to be true. Only the feeble mind would believe that. You see what I'm saying? Those that didn't know the cosmological understanding up under that. You understand what I'm saying? Once you understand that it's cosmological, it's solar mythos, you understand the anthropomorphic. Ain't nothing but a parable, nothing but a fable. You see? And so, yeah, and see, so the thing is, a lot of people didn't, the crazy thing about, like when we talk about the Middle East, man, they just put them goddamn countries over there after World War I to fake the funk, to make it look like, that those was, those lands that you see in the Bible really existed. You see? Yeah, I say, yeah, the Canaanites and this, that, because all I want you to know that they were African people, that they admit that they were in the land, and they admit how great they were. And we know that. We don't need no mythology. We got the goddamn artifacts. We got the damn megalithic structures over there. You see what I'm saying? So we know that that's real. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes people can be so goddamn great that they create mythologies. Goddamn, well, especially if you ain't never seen nothing like it before in your life, and you come here, and you look up and you see goddamn pyramids, and you come out of a goddamn tent. You ain't seen nothing, greater than a tent and some goddamn goats and shit, and you come into Egypt, and yeah, these is gods. These is gods. These are the children of the gods. They weren't confused in the ancient time. But then the jealousy and the quest is still our legacy. You see what I'm saying? And none of them motherfuckers can flee from me. You see what I'm saying? I put that work on them easy. You understand? Most of them goddamn Arabs over there got more hair on their, just as much hair on their back as Bigfoot. You see what I'm saying? Them ain't no goddamn, they ain't come from over there. You see what I'm saying? They came across them Caucasus Mountains just like every other caveman. You see what I'm saying? Those are the facts. You see, and like I say, when we start our story, we got to start at the beginning of the Nile. And when you go to the beginning of the Nile, and even if you deal with the monogenetic, and I only use it because when you set yourself up, you see what I'm saying? Then I use, just like the Bible, you set yourself up. You created some mythologies. You see what I'm saying? And before you could really get it together, because you didn't envision seeing no nigga like General Seti, who could master so many arts, and you understand what I'm saying? So many curriculums and shit. You understand what I'm saying? And peel back the lies. You didn't expect to see a nigga like me. You understand what I'm saying? And so now, you things that you didn't say that has revealed the truth. You wish you had not said those things. You see what I'm saying? You wish you had not said those things. And so that's what we're doing today. We'll reveal it now. When we talk about the Horn of Africa, and I don't give a goddamn if they get mad at me or not. You got to understand, it's a lot of bastardization that went on in that area. You understand what I'm saying? And I don't give a goddamn who don't like it. Even down there in North Africa and shit, you already know a lot of bastardization didn't happen down there. You see what I'm saying? And if you read Chancellor Williams, this is what's happening. The damn bastards and shit want to claim that they the originals. That's what the problem is. And see what they do, they open up the door for the outsiders. You see what I'm saying? To come in and shit. And so that's why, you look and you see in southern When you look at the Southern Sudan war that's going on, and you look at the ones that run Sudan, a lot of them is mixed breeds. I got to just say what it is, and goddamn it, your mind mix. You see what I'm saying? You more loyal to your Arab daddy. You see what I'm saying? If you more loyal to your Arab daddy. You see what I'm saying? And so yeah, you commit genocide on our family of the dark clan. You see what I'm saying? And you can look at them, you can see the Arab in their ass. I tell the truth. I don't give a fuck. You don't like that? You don't like the truth? Then you got to flee from over here. You see, that's what the problem is. Because, when I thought about it, I say, shit start, because, by me studying for so long, it's like when I see shit, it started, it won't be long. It's like, that shit just start connecting for me. You know what I'm saying? And when I say, well, damn, you seen the British start creating all these fake ass nations. You see, they was gonna call Iraq Mesopotamia. It wasn't shit over there. Now they was districts of Ottoman Turks. So you had Baghdad, you had Mosul, you had a couple of more over there. They wasn't no nation like that. They was districts. They had cut them up. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how they like states and shit. All of that. There wasn't no damn nations over there. You didn't see no damn. It wasn't no Iraq. It wasn't no Mesopotamia. It wasn't no none of that. You see what I'm saying? Baghdad. You see what I'm saying? And it wasn't no damn Palestine. It wasn't no damn Israel. It wasn't no Lebanon. It wasn't none of that shit. The Ottoman Turks call that area Syria. I believe they call that what they call Israel today. They call it Syria. I believe the Byzantine called it Syria. You see what I'm saying? And so all of that they call Lebanon, Israel, that was Syria. They just, you go on the map, it was Syria. And so, with that Rothschild thing, it is like they wanted to go over there to justify, because they the Jew. And so they want to make it seem like it's the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Majority of them goddamn tombs over there that they, and they fake. You understand when that shit like Disneyland? When you go over there and they got the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and which supposedly Jesus died, and then you got the Church of the Nativity in Bethlehem. Then you got that one tomb supposedly of Abraham and Isaac and is Jacob? I know Abraham, Isaac. I believe they say it's the tomb of the patriarchs. I don't know. I believe Jacob. I don't know if Jacob is supposedly up there too. We know he ain't in there, but I know they got that little at Hebron. You understand what I'm saying? Where you got Abraham, you got Isaac, you got their wives, Rebecca, and all this shit. You see what I'm saying? Them goddamn Knights Templar and them goddamn Arabs put that shit over there. You understand what I'm saying? That shit just got there. They ain't been there since no ancient time. They got all these stories that Constantine built a church there, and so on and so forth. And this is what is told. That's what's told. That's the allegory. Those are the lies and the mythologies that is told. You see what I'm saying? And so, but them tombs has just been created. You see what I'm saying? They went over there and they didn't have none of that. They didn't have none of that over there. Now you go over there, anything in the goddamn Bible, they got a place for it. They say, oh, this is the Garden of Gethsemane, and this is the tomb right here. The goddamn stone rolled back, and Jesus was in here. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand they didn't, no different than Disneyland, no different than Marvel Comics. You understand where they didn't created all these characters in the Marvel verse. And you can fall in the Marvel verse and never come out of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? There's so many characters. There's so many stories and shit. So if you want to just fall in, you wouldn't be able to read that shit and you'd be dead. You'd be 100 motherfucking years old and you won't even get halfway through. It's so much shit. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the same thing they done did with the Bible. So when you think about a lot of these niggas, you know, and I must say that, and I believe it, even when they talk about Ethiopia, I know they mad as hell at me, but I'm telling the goddamn truth. Think about it. When you think about it, like they created, and they had to create Ethiopia too. You see what I'm saying? But they got to fit the motherfucker in where it is working with their shit. You can't have no Ethiopia that's different than what their story is trying to portray. You see? That one ain't gonna work. The one you see the Nubians on the walls. You see what I'm saying? That's the ancient Ethiopia. That don't fit. That don't goddamn fit. You see what I'm saying? And so they need another one. You see? They need another one. Now, you got to understand, number one, when they say Ethiopia, you see, when they say Ethiopia, we talking about, we talking about, the original is Sudan. They talking, the Greeks are referring to the Sudan. They're talking about Nubia, okay? They're not talking about the Ethiopia of today. You see what I'm saying? They're not talking about the Ethiopia of today. Now ask yourself, now, so even when you think about what they call Ethiopia, they themselves did not call themselves Ethiopians. The Nubians did not call themselves, even the term Nubia is from the Romans. It's symbolic of gold. You see what I'm saying? We see a lot of the symbols that they use, but they did not use Ethiopia. And then some of them use the term Nubia today. And, and okay then, but we still know the root of that. We still know the root of that. You see what I'm saying? But just to be clear that though the Greeks referred to what we know today as Nubia or the Sudan as Ethiopia, that's not what they called themselves. They didn't name their nation Ethiopia. Now, when you look at modern Ethiopia today, and you hear these people, and I don't give a fuck if you can't put one and one together and get two, you say, yeah, and get two. Nah, yes, it means burnt face. But who gonna just say and call themselves burnt face? Man, yeah, I'm burnt face. You see what I'm saying? No, that ain't, that's somebody that's outside of you that's saying that shit. You see what I'm saying? So think about it. If they ancient, what's their name? Cause the Ethiopia, that's Greek. That come from Homer. You see what I'm saying? Homer, they say, was the first person to use that. That's Greek. So ask yourself, because it was Abyssinia. It was Abyssinia. And then they changed it. Now the crazy shit about it, that Abd in the Islamic, they use that term for slave. You see? Let's deal with that. We can look it up. You understand what I'm saying? They use that term as slave. Now, so today they have renamed the nation Ethiopia. A Greek term. A Greek term. What was the name? We ancient. What was the name before all of this shit? You see what I'm saying? You're supposed to have that. Your name. And why is it Ethiopia? Why is it the Greek terminology in the modern Ethiopia supposed to be ancient? You see? Supposed to be ancient. Ain't never been conquered. That's what they say. Ain't never been conquered. If you ain't never been conquered, then there's no disconnection between you and the ancient language. What is the name of that nation? Because it's not no goddamn Ethiopia. That's Greek. That's Greek. Why is that? And so to me, I say, you know what? You see, when they started naming all them motherfucking, they wanted that world. And these, and for me, they fit, they say, you want to play a role? They say, yeah, we want to play a role. We want to be, we want to be the Ethiopians of the Bible. He said, you know what? You got the job, nigga. But long as you don't show up to Israel, you can keep that job. Soon as you show up talking about you, nigga, we deporting your ass just like we doing today. We'll play the role for a minute, but when you come to Israel, nigga, just know we ain't got no place for you unless you want to be in the military, and we'll send your motherfucking ass in them tunnels down there if that's what you want to do. Other than that, don't come up and think you're going to be coming over there fucking with us and think you're going to be equal with us. Don't think that. You see what I'm saying? So really, that's what I see. I see because, and you know, when you look at Oxum and you look even at in Oxum, you see what I'm saying? You see that they starting to, you know, they just creating this goddamn Serapis worship. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't no goddamn Christianity at that goddamn time. They didn't even have no book. They ain't even had no book. That shit they talking about, Ethiopia got the oldest goddamn Bible. Man, that's a bunch of bullshit. You know, goddamn, you know, you gonna let them play you. You gonna let them play you and shit. Yeah, they done went down in there. They got shit that they can, you know, they take them damn books and shit and pour that shit on there, make it look old and shit and this, that, and the third. Yeah, Enoch. Yeah, we got the book of Enoch and all this shit. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all got to quit playing for the okie dough, falling for the okie dough. You see what I'm saying? You see, Oxum, the oldest civilization there, they was connected to the Nile Valley. You understand? You go over there and I heard them say this shit right out of their goddamn mouth when they talked about Oxum. They said this is when we was pagans. That's what they say. When you see the obelisks, you see what I'm saying? And you see the cosmological, the sun, the moon, the star. You know what they say? They say, goddamn it, that's when we was pagans. I say, oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. You see? Yeah. This is far back as you could go? Huh? This is far back as you can go. You understand what I'm saying? All these goddamn ops, you know, these damn Catholic. And the crazy thing about it, they in the, listen, the patriarch of Alexandria, do you understand me? I seen the goddamn what they call the 9 saints. You what? Oh my God. I seen the 9 saints. I seen the 9 saints, them goddamn Cro-Magnon Neanderthals and shit that these I don't know if they was, I don't know if they was just monks and shit and this, that went all over Ethiopia and shit. And they took sections of Ethiopia and they damn evangelized and shit. And so they got a damn church for each one of these 9 saints. And I seen them on the goddamn wall. They Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. I showed y'all right there with that one woman who's a researcher. She went over there to Ethiopia. She sat right down there with the patriarch of the goddamn church in Ethiopia. And he sat right there in front of that woman's face. on a goddamn interview, and he said that the Israelites was white. I say, oh my God. I say, what kind of shit is this? You can't get nothing from that nigga. He done. They didn't cook him. His brain cooked. You see what I'm saying? And understand that the patriarch of the church in Ethiopia answered to the motherfucker up there in Alexandria. Do y'all understand that? Yeah, the patriarch in Alexandria is like the Pope of the Coptic Church. That's right. That's right. That's right. So they invited them niggas to be in the story. Y'all play Ethiopia. Y'all niggas gonna play Mesopotamia, but the Iraqis, they say, man, we don't want to play that game. We don't want to be Mesopotamia. You see, they don't want to be no goddamn Mesopotamia. They don't want to be Mesopotamia. I'll black it up. Anybody don't want to goddamn, I'll black it up. I'll come right back on here tomorrow with the goddamn information and show anybody. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got that particular lecture out right now, but family brought that up when they say that they would they lying when they say we wasn't in the Southern Arabia and this that, and then you got the niggas on the Horn of Africa, and they want to be with the Afro-Asiatic clan, and they don't want to be connected to the other Africans, and that's okay, because that's Dr. Ben used to cut into their ass about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Where they got this goddamn they got a goddamn apartheid going on. You understand what I'm saying? You know, where they, because they feel they are the lineage of Makeda and Solomon and this, that, and that, they better than some goddamn body. We got to cut into these niggas. We got to get the truth out, and the truth is a double-edged sword. And when the goddamn all the words that you speak got to be like a sword coming out your goddamn, you can't spare none of them. You can't spare none of them. They used to say something, but they don't even say nothing no more because they know I got their goddamn number. I got their goddamn number. Anytime they ready, goddamn it, just let me know. And we, and I tried to show you love. I say this is my people, but then when I start getting these, and you got this arrogant attitude that somehow you hibachi and all, I say, oh no, I got to tighten these niggas up. I got to tighten these niggas up. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all got a rabatosis. Yeah, y'all got a rabatosis and shit. Y'all let Muhammad in, and y'all should not have let Muhammad in. I know he ain't never lived, but you got them. You see that's another part of it. They say, yeah, let me add you to the story. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no goddamn Muhammad, but they let Muhammad in. You understand? When his own people was trying to chase his ass and get him, him and his little friends fled to Ethiopia in the story. It say the Negus gave Muhammad and his friends refuge in Ethiopia. And after Muhammad died, goddamn it, them Arabs chased them niggas on every and they still got a place for them. You know what I'm saying? And they done took over the whole goddamn country. Damn Ethiopia gonna be predominantly Islamic. The whole southern portion is Islamic. It's Islamic. You see what I'm saying? They want to break off from Ethiopia. Because you got the district of Somalia but they want to join Somalia. You got a district of Somalia down in there, and they ready to break off. They ready to break off, family, and join the Somalis. You see, and so you can't go to them for no answers. You can't go to them for no answer because they confused. They bled in. You got some in there that got the truth, but they bled in. You understand what I'm saying? They didn't signed up for the biblical Islamic garbage. You understand what? They didn't offer them a seat at the table of the fairy tale lands and shit that they creating. You understand what I'm saying? And they with the Afro-Asiatics. Yeah, they the Hermetic, Semitic Afro-Asiatics, and they more closer to the goddamn Jew the Aramaics and yeah, they closer to them than they is with any other Africans. You gonna ride with them niggas? I know all of them can't think like that. I know they don't. But for the ones that do, God damn it, I tell you what, I have no mercy on you. You understand what I'm saying? And so if my family hear me and it might hurt a little bit, nigga, suck it up. Suck it up. Suck it up. God damn it. And we've been, we want to, yeah, Makeda, some nigga, I don't give a goddamn about none of that. Okay? That's solar mythos. You see what I'm saying? That ain't nothing but those Makeda and Solomon ain't nothing but Osiris and Isis. That's all it is. You understand? The solar mythos, Solomon, Soul Amon, Om. You see, Soul Amon. You see what I'm saying? So, and you see the Om in Amen. You see what I'm saying? Solar mythos. And so we don't come in here with that. You see what I'm saying? Melchizedek, melanin. And then you got Melchizedek, who was king of Salem. And then when you reverse Salem, you got Melis, which is black in Greek. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. That's solar mythos. You see what I'm saying? Hidden in anthropomorphic parable in mythology, family. You better wake up. We ain't done, family. We'll be right back. I thank you for being here. Make sure y'all click that link and be in the house tomorrow for the Halloween live stream lecture, Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. Sinister connection. You need to know about it. It's just starting. You better, the veil is thin. They're going to be invoking all their wicked ass ancestors to walk amongst us. And you better be getting your magic, your African magic together to make sure that you are protected, that you got your force field of African black divinity around you at all time. And if you do, it ain't a goddamn thing that they could do with you. You understand what I'm saying? So, family, I appreciate you. I'll be right back. This is General Sarah Soon said. He said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black Power.